This is going to be the higher side, this is going to be the lower side. So I want this on top. As water flows down through this gutter, I want it to be on top, and then the water transfer to this part of the gutter with a 3-inch overhang. Now that should keep me watertight because I'm going to lay a bead of seam sealant here and then I'll rivet those together, and it should be a better finished product that will stand up for more years without a leak. And remember, that is why I added the additional 3 inches to make up for this overlap. As I overlap 3 inches, I'm still going to get my length that I want, which was 27 feet 8 inches. So let's tie these two guys together and then we'll put on our end caps. So now in this section that's going to go on top, I just need to trim off a small piece on this upper edge. Once that's off, I can use this Amera Max seam sealant, and you'll find a link below the video in the description of the exact seam sealant and the few other tools that we'll be using. I'll lay down a healthy bead and then I'll do that 3-inch overlap. Once that is in place, then I'll go ahead and drill the holes for 2 rivets holding this first section. Now you can see there's a little gap on the back side, but don't worry, I'll address that once we get back to the other side. 4 rivets in the front side might be a little overkill, but remember, I am going to be doing this as a one-man job. So using the clamps here, I'll bring together those 2 pieces before putting these rivets in place. Additionally, once everything's in place, I will lay down additional sealant on the inside, making sure it's watertight. It ain't pretty, but this should be watertight. And remember, we're using gravity to work in our favor with this 3-inch overlap. Okay, so now we're going to do our end caps. Just know there are left and right hand side, so you need to get the right one. This one obviously is going to be the left hand side. We will again use our seam sealant here on the inside of this channel and then place it on. And I'll show you how I'm going to secure it, and then also talk about a specialty tool you can get that might help you out. Now we'll do another healthy bead here on this end cap. It can get a little messy, so it's not bad to have some shop towels around to kind of wipe that extra gray off so you don't have gray all over your white gutters. So you press that in place, use a hammer, making sure it's fully seated, and then I'll start on one side here, just setting my 2 rivets, knowing it's fully in place. Then I'll get the hammer out again, going onto the next surface, tap it in place, and again, complete it all the way around with rivets. This is where there's a different tool. There is a crimper tool. The link right below the video will show you the crimper tool you might want to get. It comes in super handy, but you can also do it like this with rivets. So hopefully that helped you out, but if you need a start to finish on how to install gutters, whether that's on a detached garage like I had, maybe your shed or even your house, check out this video right here. We'll walk you through the complete DIY project, which is approachable, but there are a few tips and tools that you're going to need along the way. So thanks for joining me on this video, and we'll catch you on that next one. Take care.